All of your actions have consequences. Some of your actions have multiple consequences. Some decisions have irreversible consequences. These consequences happen regardless if you agree with them, regardless if you think it's morally right or wrong, regardless of if you believe in them or not. This is why, and I get it, Skittles, you and the other fucking Nimrods that have learning disabilities that agreed with you, for whatever reason, y'all don't understand this. Y'all think that consequences can be mitigated if you don't believe in them, or if you have a different opinion, or if you have a different view on morality. This is why I didn't have a discussion with you. You asked me a question the first time, and this is exactly what I told you, that your actions have consequences regardless if you agree with them or not. When it comes to killing your own child, there's a permanent, irreversible consequence that happens regardless if you think is right or wrong. You asked me why. You asked me what's wrong with having discussions with people about beliefs and morality. I'll tell you what's wrong. As long as you focus on that shit, you're never going to see what is true. Instead of asking somebody about their moral based opinions on something, you should instead be trying to find the absolute truthful answer to whatever your question is. The very first video you see when you click on my channel is the root word of belief is a lie. That's my first video for a reason. So that's all I got to say to you. If you reply to this video with some more opinionated, moral-based bullshit, I'm just going to block you. I'm just going to ban you from my channel. If anybody else replies to this video with some opinionated, moral-based bullshit, I'm also going to ban you. If somebody is going to ask me, well, Chris, why don't you directly state the consequences of killing your own child? And because that's what the other guy was saying. The other guy was saying that he hates when people don't give him free lunch. I don't remember how he worded the comments. He says something about he says something along the lines of absolutists don't explain themselves. The thing is, man, here's what you entitled fucking brats don't understand. I don't have to explain shit to you. I really didn't even have to make those videos in the first place. These videos are not for the retarded. These videos are not for the special educated. I'm not a special ed teacher. You special eddies that need to be fucking babysitted, you special eddies that need to be fucking, that need to have shit broken down to a molecular level, there's other channels for, well actually no there isn't. There aren't other channels for you. You guys have a very hard time in life. Because no, there's not other channels for you that are going to break down this information to a level that you have to understand. So what the fuck are you going to have to do? You're going to have to raise your consciousness to a level that you can understand this shit. And it's not rocket science. All of your, and I got to talk to you like you're fucking retarded. Skittles, listen to me very clearly, okay? Because this is not opinionated, this is not based off of beliefs, and this is not based off of morality. This is not based off of any of that useless shit that you keep trying to bait me into talking about. I'm not going to talk about it because my channel is about teaching people that you need to find out what is true and that nothing else besides the truth matters. And here's the truth, right? There's no such thing as objective versus subjective truth. All truth is absolute. And here's the absolute truth. All of your actions have consequences. You don't decide what your consequences are. Some of these consequences are irreversible. If you kill your own child an irreversible consequence happens to you regardless if you agree with it or not. Regardless if you consider your child to be alive or whatever the fuck you said, right? Your inner voice, you have a negative feeling inside your body when you even think about killing your own child. And I'm going to be completely blunt. This last thing I'm about to say isn't just for Skittles. This last thing I'm about to say is for everybody. If you've already killed your own child, or if you've already taught your own child death, here's what I suggest you do. Unsubscribe from my channel, okay? Forget my channel exists. Because if you've already done that to your kid, nothing that I say on video is going to help you. I said this in the post that started all of this, thinking my channel was gonna get banned, because the last time I tried making a video talking about this, YouTube immediately took the video down before anybody saw it. If this video is allowed to be posted, then hey, I guess YouTube is not fucking, I guess YouTube's being more lenient now with the truth. But I'm not saying this to be any meaner than necessary. All of your actions have consequences, and I'm just going to be blunt and tell you. There's certain things I can't help you with. If you've already killed your own child, if you've already taught your own child death, I can't help you anymore. Nothing I tell you is going to help you. And this is the truth regardless if you disagree with it or not. So Mr. Skittles, I get you might have Asperger's, I get you might have autism, I get you might have been riding in the cheese bus when you were in high school, I get you might have a learning disability. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a special ed teacher, and I'm not going to break this message down for you in a manner that you can understand. You can either hear the fucking truth in a blunt, cold fashion, and then you can raise your conscious level of understanding to a level to where this message no longer sounds like rocket science, or you can get the fuck off my channel. And if you've already killed your own child, I suggest you just voluntarily leave. Because if you've already killed your own child, you've already, regardless if you agree or disagree that it's morally right or wrong, again, you don't pick your consequences. You narcissistic Nimrods need to get this shit through your fucking head. When you do something and something happens to you as a result, it does not matter if you agree or disagree with the consequences of your actions. Listen to what the fuck I just said. You don't decide your consequences. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you can raise your level to a conscious level of understanding to where this message doesn't sound like rocket science. This is the last time I'm ever gonna address this subject, okay? You people that want me to explain this further, understand something. I didn't even have to make this video in the first place. I didn't have to make any other videos I've made in the first place. I don't have to explain shit to you. I make these videos because I voluntarily want to, but don't get it twisted. I don't have to make these videos, and I don't have to go any further with my explanations if I don't want to. Because at the end of the day, man, if you really want to know, you'll hear this video, and then you'll go and dig further, and you'll find out the rest by yourself. What I don't recommend you do is I don't recommend you use your own body to try to find out what the truth is when it comes to this subject. I don't recommend you kill your own child, and I don't recommend you teach your own child death just so you can see what happens. If you want to see firsthand what happens to somebody that does that, I suggest you find a guinea pig and use them for that. Okay? So yeah. I did get a little angry yesterday when I made that video asking if I should ban those guys. I had a good night's sleep, and I'm about to go and do something important. So, but make no mistake, if he replies with some more retarded bullshit, I am going to ban him. Stop trying to bait me into an opinionated discussion. I don't do opinionated discussions. The truth of the matter is, your actions have consequences, and you don't decide what your consequences are. And it does not matter if you agree or disagree with the consequences, and it does not matter if you think the consequences are morally right or wrong. I'm done.